Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler here, and in today's video we are doing a Call of Duty commentary. I haven't done one of these in a couple years, and yeah, I know it's not a 2K video, but can you guys make sure to go ahead and give the video a like and subscribe here if you're new. I just wanted to talk about the new Modern Warfare game that will be coming out later this year, and you know what? I got my start on Call of Duty on YouTube. Like, when I started making videos, it was Call of Duty. Back in the day, I was around when it was Hutch and C-Nanners and Tabes and all the, when I remember when quickscoping started, and I remember, you know, the whole machinima thing, and just so many good memories of Call of Duty on YouTube. And I know obviously don't make Call of Duty videos anymore, but I would like to, you know, every once in a while, and I am. So this gameplay is pretty good though. It's a I think I went 22-7, but basically the beginning of the gameplay is pretty slow, and then I go on like 2 quick kill streaks and the game's over. But yeah, it's a free-for-all on Crash. Let's get into what I want to talk about. Modern Warfare, the new game, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's all it's called. It's called, it feels weird not having like a 4 after it, because everybody thought it'd be Modern Warfare 4. I tried hanging up here for a minute with this M14. I was like, you know what, I got M14, I'm going to use it, but couldn't really make anything happen with it. So yeah, guys, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is a game that they announced like, what, like a week ago now or something? And yeah, I have mixed feelings on it. You know, I thought the whole, like, naming the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare was weird because we already had Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. But then I got to looking at it. God of War did that with the latest God of War game. Mortal Kombat did that with Mortal Kombat 9. So it doesn't seem as weird now. Now that I've like thought about it, I don't know, it's definitely kind of weird, like just the thought that there's been Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But regardless, am I excited for it? Absolutely. You know, my favorite Call of Duties of all time go in this order: Modern Warfare 2, World at War, Black Ops 1, and then probably like a 2-way tie for 4th between, I don't know how I didn't knife that guy, by the way, between Call of Duty 1 on PC back in the day and Call of Duty 4. So, I mean, basically, Black Ops 2 was the last game I enjoyed. And even then, back in the day, it didn't feel like Black Ops. It didn't feel like Call of Duty to me back then. But looking back at it, I loved that game and it was fun. I mean, it did feel like Call of Duty, but you could tell the series was changing. At Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, you could see the series was changing, but it was still fun regardless. It didn't matter. But here we are. Modern Warfare is here. It's going to be here, and I have some mixed feelings on it. I mean, I definitely don't want them to ruin the Modern Warfare game with a trash iteration of Modern Warfare. I feel like it'd be pretty hard to mess it up, but you know, these games these days don't even really feel like Call of Duty. Like, Call of Duty World War II did not feel like it at all. It had nothing that felt like World War II to me. The guns felt like World War II, like World at War knockoffs. The voice acting to me was terrible. That you couldn't get into the game at all. There was nothing. There was like no realism. Like, then you can argue like the whole swastika, you know, like Nazi. You know, like there was like basically no World War II symbolism in multiplayer. It just felt generic. And I didn't even play the campaign. I know that they have more. It's more authentic to World War II in the campaign, but I haven't played the campaign since Black Ops 2. That's the last game I played the campaign. So, you know, but I want a game that just feels like what it's supposed to feel like. If it's called Modern Warfare, make it feel like Modern Warfare. You know, I want the game to have an AC-130 as a kill streak for one. I want the game to, you can go stack kill streaks. Basically, I want them to follow the Modern Warfare 2 model. Just give me new guns, new maps. But the thing is, though, with Call of Duty that it seems like has been a problem the last couple of years, is that, I don't know if this is just because they're too lazy, they don't want to pay for the licenses to gun names, or because they've been coming out with all futuristic games, but they don't name guns what they should be named. Like, for example, they'll name like for example, in Black Ops 2, the M8A1, remember that gun? It was a 4-burst, basically like futuristic version of a M4 carbine. It was like a burst gun. Well, that is a real gun. It's called the XM8, but they didn't call it that. Now I know XM8, M8A1, you know, what's the difference? But the thing is, it's a real gun, and if you're somebody that likes guns and pays attention to guns, it might seem stupid, but it feels so, like, it feels good picking up a game, and I don't know how I killed this guy, but I did. But even not just necessarily like the name of the gun, just that they made up like fake guns, like the PDW in Black Ops 2, like that was a cool gun, but I'm pretty sure it's a fake gun. Scorpion Evo, I'm pretty positive that's not a real gun. It might be, but like even then, it's just like, I know this is it was a slightly futuristic game at this point. The game was in 2025, so it's not that far off. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't get into a game where the guns aren't real, where the guns don't sound real. Like Advanced Warfare, there was like laser guns. It's like, no, I don't want any of that. No, I don't think any of that will be Modern Warfare. But they need to do it right, and I don't know if I can trust them, to be honest, because Call of Duty has been not great, basically. Black Ops 2 was the last game I enjoyed. World War 2 was decent for what it was, but the kill streak system, it took you far too many kills to get kill streaks in that game, and it was just basically made it not worth it. It was just stupid. Like, I don't understand. I don't know how this guy didn't kill me right here. I just didn't understand, like, why can't you just make a game where the kill streaks are, you know, somewhat easy to get to? Not super easy, but, you know, like realistic. Like Black Ops 1, the highest kill streak was an 11 kill streak. Modern Warfare 2, it was 11, unless you count the nuke, which is 25. You know what I mean? Like, why do we have to have this ridiculous, like, MLG, quick scoping, you know, hardcore, try hard, like, game where it's like 9 million kills for the highest kill streak? I just don't get it. I just want them to make a good, fun game that's realistic and we can enjoy. I have a lot more to say about this. If you guys want me to make more Call of Duty videos, let me know. That was the end of the game. It kind of sucks that in COD 4 free-for-all was only 25 kills instead of 30, but it is what it is. Those are my opinions on Modern Warfare, but I have more, so if you want me to make another video, I will. If you guys liked the video, give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It would be greatly appreciated. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. I love ya. We'll be right back.